Hello, and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, before we jump into the action, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, you can consider becoming a member here on our channel. Or you can join our Patreon, link to that's down in the description below, get into our community, hang out with us, play some other games with us, participate in one-shots if you're in the community already, or get onto our waiting list to join any of our campaigns that currently have open slots available. We are going to be starting three new campaigns before the start of, I'd say, the end of summer. So if you are interested in any of those and you want to start out in this living universe with all of us, definitely jump in so you can be on the wait list to get inside and play with a fantastic community. Now, I think that's going to be everything, so let's get in. Alrighty, Tolsha, tell us what happened last session.
Last session, we just basically argued for about an hour about which way we're going to go, by land, by sea, or by other land. Ended up deciding that we're going to traverse through the jungle as the path laid before us. As we started hacking and slashing our way through, we noticed several traps along the main path, which we disabled with quite ease. No one getting hurt from it at all. We stumbled across a campfire that seemed to have been put out really recently, with the embers still slightly burning in the side of the road. We tracked some of the footprints and found that someone was here and took off on the main path after jumping down from a tree. And we decided to continue down that path, hacking away at the overgrowth along the main path, until we decided to bed down for a long rest as we were getting tired from the day. Only for Bernie to notice some eyes looking at him from amongst the tree during his watch.
So, Bernie, you awaken Shale as the two of you look out into the forest and look up at these massive fangs and yellow eyes beaming down on the two of you. You see the drool dropping from the lips, and before all of you get your hopes up, go ahead and roll initiative.
Alrighty. Let's find that. Oh.
The moment Lily hears about there's a big cat ready to cuddle, she's up.
All right. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody. So, Lily, you're still asleep, unaware of what's happening. Bernie, what's your dex score?
That's 13.
Okay. The
But
Panther
I
will
thought
go.
players go first.
In some campaigns, in my campaign, it's whatever score is the highest.
All right. Okay.
Unless it's player versus player, in which case you can choose.
Yeah.
So, the giant panther, high up inside of the tree, snarls down at you, and yes, you did set an alarm spell. Are you ready for it to go off? Pounce right down on top of the party. Bernie and Shale, I need both of you to give me strength saving throws.
Alrighty. Oh.
Both of you are successful. As the creature lunges downwards towards the ground, you both back up inside of this tree as it lands smashing into the ground, and everybody becomes alerted from the massive presence of this snarling, angry panther. And, as an added bonus, you get a bell in your head, Lily, telling you that something is here.
Yeah, no, I think I did it so it was the alarm spell was the one for everyone instead of just Lily.
Sure, everyone's awake now. However, that was its pounce. Now it is going to use its attacks. You're brandishing your sword, Bernie? Anything else?
Yeah, my shield.
Oh. It is going to look at you and it is going to attempt a disarming swipe.
All right.
Does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
No. It sweeps inside with one of its claws, and you see that behind the claws, there's actually a large extension for it that whoops around and hooks as it goes and tries to connect into where your shield is, but, unfortunately, you pull back just far enough that it doesn't manage to hook into the shield itself. Now, it is going to use its other hand to paw inside and swipe at you, Shale. Does a 16 hit you, Shale?
Yes.
Alrighty, the second sweep moves on inside and just slams into your body where you will suffer 9 points of slashing damage. And that is 3 actions: pounce, disarm, sweep. Okay. And that is going to be the end of its turn. Yes.
I just noticed I had Shield of Faith toggled on my sheet, so 19 will hit.
Oh! Okay. Then as the disarming swipe moves inside, you're holding onto the shield and you feel the hook slams into your arm as the other claws are pulling it away from you. You will suffer 9 points of slashing damage, and I need you to give me a strength save.
All right. That's not as good.
That is not
Three
as good.
saves in one turn.
Oof. So, as it hooks into your shield, you feel that it grabs and rips it from you, and your shield is flung behind the creature, landing on the ground. Bernie.
I immediately shout out, "Alarm, everyone!" Then I will bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
There's your shield, by the way, behind it.
Right, okay.
Actually, wait, it's supposed to be 15 feet. That's 10. All right, one more.
Yep. And, well, I guess I take my battle axe in a two-handed grip. And just as an added way to make sure everyone is really awake. Wait, no, I can't do that. Yeah, no, I'm going to attack, and I don't have to call out smite beforehand, right?
No, you declare smite after you already hit.
Right, yeah.
Unless you're casting a smite spell. If you're using
No.
smite the ability, that's
Yeah,
different.
I just used
But
Shield
you
of
just
Faith,
shield of faith, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
24
yeah,
to
that
hit.
hits. You take out your battle axe, pulling it up and slashing it down right into the hooked arm that has the massive finger inside of it. 23 points of damage?
Yeah.
Whew! That is a good chunk against this kitty.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
Yeah. All done?
Let's see. I still have my movement.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm gonna stay where I am just to provide some cover for the others.
All right, Shale, your go.
Shale calls out for Dorothy to get to safety, and she, holding the one paw that like tore into her, she reaches down, grabs off linked bola off of her waist, and tries whipping it around the paws of the panther. So disadvantage attack. Nat 1.
That does not hit. You pull out the bola and it goes flying behind it somewhere.
All right. Bonus action, looking back at Dorothy. I see that she's like stirred from sleeping, and I go, "Come on, get out of here." She's going to burrow from where she's at.
Half movement because
Down.
it stood up from prone.
Yep. Oh, yeah, good call, good call.
Yeah.
So 5, we'll say 10 to the outside. and she is going to make a attack at the panther.
Alrighty.
There we go. That is a 21.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Strength save, right?
No, that's only if she charges. 12.
And what charge attack is when it moves 10 feet in a straight line, correct?
20, and it has to be directly toward the target.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was 10. Okay, yeah. So that is going to be 12 points. And what's the extra 2 for?
Nothing. That's only if she charges. So.
Alrighty. As Dorothy runs right past this creature, hooking her tusk into the leg, it pulls it out from under the creature as it slams before bouncing back up underneath it.
Oh my.
It's hurt. All
That's
done. Kolsha. Kolsha.
I'm going to move there, and can I get some of the blood off of Bernie's axe from the panther? With ease.
Give me a sleight of hand. I mean, he's swinging, so I mean, you know what? I'll say he throws it backwards. And what's your passive? 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick some up off of not Dorothy, Misty's head that had some of the blood flung onto it. Just sweet.
And using that,
yeah, a battle axe does not gently spray the blood. It goes fucking everywhere. Like it's.
Using that, I will grab some of the blood, and pull it between my two hands and say, "Bleed" as I cast bloodletting.
Oh yes. Well, there's no attack for it, although that would have hit. So. You muddle the blood of the creature, thinning it and causing it to flow more freely. When you cast this spell, you all watch the wound that Bernie had hacked into, the blood that was slowly forming, seems to glow slightly and begins profusely bleeding out from inside of it. At the start of each of their turns, they suffer 2d4 necrotic damage. Yup. Oof. Yep, that's going to be a lot. Can you just roll the damage now so we know what it'll be at the start of his turn?
Yes.
Cool.
It is going to be 2d4 plus 3. And necrotic.
Plus 3. Yeah, because of your special ability. That's right.
9 damage on the start of his turn.
Ooh, that'll be a good one. All right. Marion, you're waking up. What the fuck?
Can we not have one night with something not trying to kill us?
Clearly not.
Stop whining and do something.
How's this? He holds his finger out and casts Ray of Sickness.
Do you stand up first?
Yes.
Okay. All right, give me an attack roll. Luckily, this creature does not have reach. Oh yeah, that hits. That didn't. There it goes. Poison. Con save. Con save. That is a 3.
So it is now poisoned.
So it has disadvantage on all of its attacks, and it suffers 9 points of poison damage. Woo! Alrighty.
Thing's getting beat up.
That's all I can do.
Alrighty.
Try to keep the skeleton intact.
Lily, your creature is immune to being surprised, and surprised is a condition. And it can't do anything unless you tell it to do something. So...
It can do its reaction stuff, and it automatically takes the dodge action when I don't tell it to do anything. But
yes,
yeah, everything else.
And that's why skipping it when you don't have a turn is what we do. Because it dodges, it cannot be under the condition of surprise. But that doesn't give it an action unless you command it to do something other than its dodge.
By the way, I did move it onto my space because if you recall Lily set up a hammock and she had Misty sleep underneath the hammock.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. But now it is your turn.
Yeah, so this Lily can't really get in a good position for herself to fight it, but this is a big cat, so she wants to try something, and I don't know if you'll allow it. I still have one use of magical tinkering that I haven't used yet, and the effect that I'm going for is more or less the object sheds bright light, blah blah blah, except it comes in the form of a laser pointer. And she wants to try to distract this giant kitty cat with a laser pointer as her action.
Clip that face now.
You know what? I need you to roll me a deception check opposed by its wisdom save.
Can I
or
use
opposed
my
by its
Tinker's-
insight.
Can I use my Tinker's tools instead, or?
Well, the Tinker's tool, you immediately make it. It's you distracting it as a deception. Like,
Oh, no.
hey, look at that. Look at that. That's what you're doing.
Oh.
It's a deception check opposed by its insight of 8.
I think what I mean to say is, may I roll my proficiency with the Tinker's tools, but use charisma for the modifier?
And my answer is you may use deception opposed by its insight. Jeez. Not that it would have mattered anyways, but just you put out the laser pointer, point it over to the side, and its attention does deviate over to Dorothy. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, bonus action. Misty, attack. And yeah, Misty will then go ahead and move. You said to Dorothy, so it'll try to. Can it go through its space?
It can go through your ally space, no problem, but in order to get past the creatures that's taking up the mouth of it, it needs to roll an acrobatics or athletics check as part of its movement, and it is difficult terrain. And she's standing up from prone.
Right. Well, she does have 40 movement. That's good.
So down to 20, 5,
So
15, 20. Yeah, it could get there, but it needs to roll an acrobatics or athletics check. This is not an action, it's just part of its movement. 7. Yeah, it tries ramming through, but without having an opportunity from the massive creature swiping and moving.
I'll say that she probably gets like right there.
Sure.
Yeah, that's Lily's turn.
Alrighty. So, at the start of the Panther's turn, you all see the blood gushes out from its shoulder much more aggressively as it is now heaving, and you see a sweat going across it. Or wait, no, they don't sweat. Its panting just increases incredibly. And it is going to swipe down at Dorothy with its bite attack.
Disadvantage.
Thank you. That is going to be an 11.
Miss.
Alrighty, as the maul reaches down towards Dorothy, almost the size of the bulk of her body, it manages to move slightly so it bites into the side of the tree. Now it's going to throw its hooked claw over at you, Shale. Do you have a shield or a weapon?
Neither, no.
Neither? Okay. Well, then it wouldn't hook claw at you. It would hook claw at Bernie. So we're going to do the normal sweep at you, Shale. That's a natural 20.
With
Nice.
disadvantage?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. That's a 12. Big difference. 12 misses, right, Shale?
It is poisoned for a long ass time.
I believe that misses.
Yes.
13, okay. So as it moves in with its sweep across your area, you manage to push backwards as it kind of like clips against the side of this tree. The tree is good cover for you guys. Now it's going to hook attack towards your sword, Bernie. Disadvantage.
Athletics.
Oh, natural 1. Well, regardless. It thinks it's a sword and goes down towards the hilt, which you're two-handing right now. And as it like hooks underneath it, you just quickly push forward and hook it away as it just sweeps upwards, crashing into the tree itself. The creature continues screaming at all of you. Bernie.
What's it saying?
Food gets in my belly. All right, go ahead, Bernie.
What is it, the Scotsman from Austin Powers?
Yeah, fat bastard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hack away with the battle axe again. And,
Alrighty.
Yeah. Just die, you damn cat!
I mean, yeah, that hits for 18 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
All right, so I, as it tries to like grab at my axe, it sort of gets to the the handle, but instead of pulling it back, I instead just adjust it and slam the head of the axe into the side of its head and just knock it down to the ground and continue bashing the axe into its head.
All right, so you all watch as he's maneuvering his weapon away from the creature, getting a large sweep into the side of this creature's neck, where the blood just continually flows directly out of it and continually slamming it down until the head of this creature is lying on the ground and the body is no longer moving whatsoever.
Damn it.
So,
Right.
you all sit there with this dead, monstrous panther. I would like a nature check from anybody proficient in nature or who lives in nature, like, as a preference.
Is this in regard to the cat?
Yes.
Animal handling?
Nature.
I'm just gonna go over and pick my shield to back up.
All right.
I got survival, no nature.
Yeah, sorry. All right. So, you're all awake now. The majority of the night has gone past. Not all of it, though. Yeah. You're standing there looking at the dead body.
Well, that was exciting. I kind of want to go back to bed now.
Right. You do that. Just.
I should probably get back to bed. I'll be sure to take care of this. We shouldn't be getting any more visitors tonight, though.
Well, no, I should hope not.
Shell's going to do some quick taxidermy and do a quick, I don't know the correct medical term, but I'm going to take out its bladder and basically rinse the area around where we're camping with it.
Okay, give me a survival check, please.
Sure.
17. Yeah, you find something interesting as you hack into this creature. All of the blood in its body drained through that wound in its neck. Now, granted, it's decapitated. A lot of blood would come out of it. All of the blood in its body drained from the wound in its neck. That is strange. Usually you have to tie it up and dangle it upside down for an hour in order to get all of the blood drained. But it makes hacking through the creature actually a lot easier without any of the blood in the way. You just slice open and you all smell, well, cat piss not too terribly far away from you as you go to sleep. Shale, after utilizing that, if you would like to hold on to the bladder that is still half full, you may.
I was going to ask if I could portion it, but yeah, I've got I've only got the one. It's fine. I'll
Well, the bladder can house it. You just have to sew it up or something.
cinch it off. Yep.
Yeah.
Will do. All right.
All right, cool. So you have one more use of this giant panther bladder. So yeah.
And after picking up my shield back, I'm going to go over to the decapitated head and start pulling out my dagger to yank out the fangs.
Okay.
Well, the two main fangs as
Uh,
a kind of trophy.
do you want the 2 or the 4?
Just the two upper ones.
Yeah. Survival check.
What are you doing?
Just taking a bit of a, souvenir, I suppose.
They sell more complete. If you didn't know.
Your sword is halfway into the gum.
What
just-
do you mean? A complete set, you mean? Oh, cat.
The skull would sell, much more than the single tooth.
Oh,
I mean-
well, yes, I suppose. It could be mounted on your, a mantelpiece or something like that.
Well, sometimes they even do the full necklace, but it's much easier to manufacture if they have the same size teeth. So usually
Right.
they'll buy it complete, but you do what you will.
No, that's a good idea. Thanks for the. That's a good yes. I just instead of yanking out the fang, I'm just picking up the head instead.
All right. So
And,
we'll apply the 11 to you scraping out the inside of the head.
Right.
All right. How much does a panther head weigh? You're looking at 14 pounds for a medium average size one. So I'm going to multiply that by 5. So let's just say a good 65-pound head. Panther head.
After it's been emptied.
I'll lower it down to 55,
Right.
taking out the innards. The skull is the hardest part.
Yep.
But yeah. And you still have the skin and the muscle around it. It's just you took out the inside, the brains and tongue and shit.
Yep.
But yeah.
The entire time, Misty is staring at Bernie, but looks like it's staring at Bernie. And while robots can't really have emotion, you could probably think maybe it's judging.
Of course, it's judging me.
So anyway, the rest of the evening goes by without a hitch. Bernie and Marion, you do not recover your expended spell slots, but you do recover your hit points. And half of your total hit dice rounded up. Did anybody else use a spell slot?
I used
Oh.
one.
Yeah, Tulsa,
Yeah,
you as well. You as well.
I used 3, so.
What about abilities that come back on long rest? Yes or no?
If you used it in that fight, it's gone.
Okay, did not.
So, how many spell slots did we get back? Did you say?
You would recover spell slots you spent during the day, but the ones that you spent during your watch, you don't recover those.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So-
So the ones we used during the fight right now are gone, but
Yes.
otherwise we regain our shit.
Yes.
And the hit points again. I was.
You recover your hit points completely,
okay, yeah,
but it's hit
yep.
dice when it comes up, half of your total rounded up on a long rest. Those I allow you to still recharge, but your spell
Yep.
slots, those are a little more of a dire resource.
Yep.
So, morning rolls around. You all wake up. Bernie, a little sore in your left forearm from where it hooked into you.
Yeah.
Now it's
Well-
morning time, everybody. What would you like to do? You know what? Let's actually go over that. What is everybody's morning routine? I posted about this a couple weeks back, but I want to hear from each of you. Let's start with you, Lily.
Lily's morning routine, and she probably hasn't changed it, is she is a tinker and inventor kind of thing. So she will wake up, eat probably something light, like a power bar kind of like ration, as she's kind of doing her morning like tinkering, making sure her tools and equipment are like kept up to snuff. She
Yeah.
will likely do the same for her brother while he's still kind of like getting up and doing his routine. And and now that she's finally completed the project, once she's up before Marion, she commands Misty to basically stand right over him. So when he wakes up, Misty's face is the first thing he sees.
So,
Terrifying.
over who?
Over
Marion?
Yeah, over Marion.
Okay. Marion, I need you to give me a charisma save.
Natural 20, 18.
From the
All the
corner of
time.
your eye, as you roll over, you see Lily snickering in your direction. And then you just look at it and blink twice, unfazed. You've grown up with her. You know her antics too well.
All right.
So?
He just pushes the head away.
All right. Marion, what does your morning routine look like?
Well, normally he would eat a hearty breakfast, but we're in the forest, so he'll eat what he got. And then
You guys still have spare banana.
Ah, yes. Have some make himself some banana.
And a giant dead cat.
I'm not sure
And-
if that's edible. I'm probably is.
And because the corpse is there, he's going to go study its physiology while he's eating the banana, the muscle structure,
Ooh.
the bones, and just try to get a feel with his magic about how this thing works.
So you're the only one who's trying to figure out how to polymorph into it later on.
That and potentially raise it if I find something like this again.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's an option. Oh, a headless panther raised dead.
I mean, it doesn't have to have a head; it just needs a full body.
That is factually correct. Or just raised dead panther head. Throw it at someone.
Oh, that'd be cool, man! And I can enchant the skull to have fly.
We can get there. But yes, you're doing that. Bernie, what does your morning routine look like?
The first thing Bernie does when he gets up is to inspect his equipment and to look for any like notches on his axe and stuff like that, and just make sure that everything's in working order. And then he does some like stretches and limbering up a little bit, getting ready for the day's effort, and eventually putting back on his chainmail armor before having some breakfast. And he's willing to try out some panther meat, so he'll take his dagger and go and slice off a juicy piece of one hind leg and try and just grill it.
All right. Now, Bernie, something you would notice is when the panther ripped your shield, the leather strap that you used to keep it flush with you, it actually ripped and pierced through part of it. So it is a little more wobbly than you would like. Since you are somebody who actively inspects your gear, you'll notice this before it's too late.
This could be a problem. I don't suppose any one of you have any, like, spare leather straps for shields, do you? Oh, wait, I do have... Well,
I can mend it.
Oh, well, that's perfect then. Thank you.
Lily also walks over as she's got her little shot. It used to be a shot gauntlet, but it looks a little less for offense nowadays. And she's walking towards you with intent.
Cast bending on your strap.
Well, I've either of you wants to do it. That's well, it seems twice as mended now. Well, that's good.
You both hold either end. Just
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Alrighty. Now, Tosha, what does your morning routine look like?
She gets up, starts doing some like sideways stretches with her arms, cracks her neck a bit, and
Why'd you say it?
normally she would have some tea in the morning, but since there's a lack of hot water, she'll just chew on some tea leaves as she readies herself in kind of a silent prayer for the day to get all of her spells ready.
Now, question, Tosha. Do you chew on spicy tea leaves or just normal, typical tea leaves?
Spicy tea leaves.
Understood. Spicy to you.
Yes.
Now, lastly, Shale, how do you go about your morning routine?
Being on last watch, Shale waits until the next person up begins stirring to wake up. She lets him know that she'll be back shortly. She's got a bit of wanderlust in her, so going out into the jungle, probably just setting a small game trap, going around the area a bit, doing a little bit of foraging. Maybe sees a safe enough tree to climb, gets a better layout of what's going on. Dorothy follows her around, tends to burrow whenever some unrecognizable sound emerges, and she's just pretty quick about it, usually not gone longer than like 45 minutes or so, and then returns to camp after checking her stuff. Notices that Bernie's getting some stuff fixed magically, and she wanders over with her bola that the panther snapped in half with its claw. Would you mind? It seems like a very nice trick that you got there. Could you maybe get the it to connect again?
Of course. Mending.
God damn it, you keep beating her to it. Yes, fine. But yes, so there's a couple of things. Given the layout of where you are, typically speaking, this isn't always going to be what will happen, but considering how dangerous it is in your morning routine, I would like first a survival check to get a layout of the land. And second, an investigation roll to find what food. I know you have your background, which automatically yields food so long as it's available. The investigation is to see if you happen across anything else. Okay.
I mean, to be fair too, Jero, it just says find food. It doesn't say anything about what type of food that is. So.
I know it doesn't, but
Okay.
here there's exotic options if you know where to look.
Yeah.
So you were guidancing your survival?
Yeah.
Oh, you were? You have guidance, Shale?
No, Tulsa.
No, I said I wasn't.
Tosha, you're mending shit. She's looking.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'd be
remember?
assisting
Wonder-
Shale in the survival though.
You're eating meat. She's looking.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, this is your guys, like, what you do when you're first rise and shining, you know? All of that
Right, I
jazz.
thought
So.
it was like slightly past that now.
No. We're still going through the phases. So, Shale, on your survival check, you do find one of the bits of soft wood that looks scalable. You see the claw marks of the panther as it moved up it previously that night, and knowing that if that tree could support the panther, you're fine. So you climb all the way up until you're only about 40 feet or so from the top of the canopy, but there's no more low-hanging branches for you to like swing and move up. But this is still a good view of the surrounding area. You see the pathway not very far away from you that all of you were walking across. The one that has all of the overgrowth over top of it right now with branches that are hanging all over the place. And not very far away from it, there appears to be an opening where there's a cart with somebody sitting inside of it and 3 individuals actively hacking up the branches and putting them into the cart as they seem to be trying to reopen this pathway for people to traverse. The 3 individuals are wearing similar armors, though. Something that you notice, but you don't understand the iconography, unfortunately. Past that, after you're done peering around, apparently they're moving along the path that you are going to be heading, but they're going opposite direction. They're coming towards you away from someplace else. You scour back down the tree, and with an 11 investigation, you find a multitude of different mushroom tops that are edible. The panther, as Bernie is starting to cook the leg, you would probably take the leg and throw it away and take a slab of the stomach area, like the chest. The leg is not edible. The meat inside of it is way too chewy for somebody to actually process, and he'll be clogged up like he and his brother have been for most of this journey, if he were to try that. So you go to the softer portion of the meat that's easier to eat, around the chest and around the stomach. Not the stomach itself, of course, but that is edible alongside with the mushrooms. However, you do find something that you recognize from different forests back home, but for some reason, everything is fucking bigger here. Like, this shit is clearly Texas. And it's a cocoa seed. The size of a football. And cocoa, where you come from, it's expensive. I mean, this thing will probably sell for a good 15, 20 gold.
Yeah, we're definitely picking it up and just doing a quick survey of like, where did that come from? Because I take it the tree I'm around doesn't appear to be of similar origin.
No, it doesn't. And when you pick it up, you do tell that there is a foul fecal smell to it, so something shit it out in this area.
That's all right. Nothing little Spitshine can't fix. We'll bag it, tag it, and make our way back to camp.
All right. So, everybody, you've completed your morning routines of checking yourselves out, reading your books, tinkering, doing your morning calisthenics, anything that you do. And Shale finally comes back because you leave for longer periods of time. But yeah.
I share with the group kind of what I saw with the cart and the people making their way kind of in our direction.
Then perhaps we should also continue what we were doing before to assist them.
I know about the one we're searching for.
Hard to hear you. Quiet.
They might also know about the one we're searching for.
Perhaps. One way is to meet them in the middle. So I would recommend that we continue clearing the path as it is.
Yes, I agree.
Ultra. Also, I noticed you are handy at repairs. But can you create like this? Huh.
And then what Lily shows is a sun hat she made out of using her weaver's ability stuff and the local foliage.
That I'm not necessarily good at. Other aspects, though, I am.
Lily just narrows her eyes like that was a challenge. And then she also puts the sun hat on Marion's head.
Like, can you do this? And I'll snap my fingers using like a bead of water that's on it from the moisture in the air, and just dump 30 gallons of water on her.
First level spell slot.
Yep.
All right,
Good use.
Lily, your immediate reaction is, "Oh, that's refreshing. Oh, that is so nice. It is humid and hot. Oh, that feels great. But god damn it, you can't do that."
So how the hell did you get a hat on my head? I'm like twice your height.
I jumped. And if that doesn't work, Misty.
Marion, I will
Probably
add,
have
though, as a hairless person, the sweat usually just goes all down. The hat catches your sweat for you.
It's a sweatband now.
Yeah. Listen, I've done manual labor, dude. Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
sunburns suck.
Ice cold 30 gallons of water just straight down on you. Ice
Oh,
bucket challenge.
While the sisters are sort of comparing their respective dicks, I'm going to look to Miriam and say, so about last night, well, during the night, I just wanted to say that I apologize for my little outburst there, as it were. Just my sort of military background kicking in, a little bit. I didn't mean anything by it.
Believe me, I've dealt with more. Let's just say, if you think that's stubborn, try living with elves, as he continues to poke at the panther.
Or me.
Right.
Lily.
Lily adds.
No, you're not stubborn, you're just... erratic?
Right. Well, I have been growing up alongside that guy, who, by the looks of it, might not be quite as full of shit anymore. But,
You two need to go see a doctor. I'm open for appointments.
right, well, it's not quite as much a problem for me. He's always been the, the pansy in the family. Haven't you? Look over at my twin brother and just grin. But no, I think we'll be fine. You're fine, Kurt, right?
As he's currently taking a shit behind a bunch of leaves.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
Just
time
your-
he's wiped his ass with poison ivy, so he has to stay away from you guys. Just
He's from
this
the
whole
Ivy
survival
League
thing. He is
school.
not good. Like it's.
Oh God, why?
Wait, can't Bernie just do his paladin stuff to like cure the? Oh no, he has to touch the spot. That's right.
And also, they're brothers. Like, are you dying? No? Deal. Like,
Yeah. You're fine.
Real quick, none of you have been feeding Dorothy, have you?
No.
Lily slowly begins to just kind of hide some of her rations, like behind her back.
Afraid not, Shale. Should we?
Well, she looks a bit bigger than she normally is.
Oh.
I wasn't sure what's going on. And last night with the panther, I've never seen her be so aggressive towards anything. Just if you catch her maybe sneaking some food out of somewhere, let me know.
Right. Maybe there's something in the groundwater or something here. I mean, everything's so big and feral.
I mean, I came across this, and she pulls out the shit-covered cocoa bean.
To everybody else, it looks like a giant turd. Just
Smells a little like one too.
That's a bit of a bean right there, I'd say.
How did that come out of Kurt?
Ooh, that's fresh. She puts it back in. But it does seem that things around these pots at least are different from the size I'm normally used to seeing.
Just to be clear, are you going to be carrying that thing with you?
I mean, it's a pretty valuable spice. Just gotta clean it up a little bit.
Spice? What are
It's a
you all
bee.
about? What? No, it's a turd.
Well, it was ingested to a degree, but it's actually not too bad. Just have to clean it up a little bit. Sure, once we find some good water, and then looking
Right.
over and watching the gallons of water just being poured off. Oh, well, that's kind of a waste.
Okay, so it's not so you're not in the habit of picking up and carrying poo. That's good. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I'll just be looking up ahead a little bit.
There's now a small puddle of water on the ground if you want to clean it. About 10 gallons worth of water.
I mean, technically you could if you want to spend like another 5-10 minutes here. Fine.
I mean, I'm probably the only one who knows how close the carriage is going to be coming. So if I've got the time, sure. If I don't think we got the time, we get moving.
Yeah, well, if you're waiting for them to pass by where you are, that's going to take them probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, they don't have a Bernie on their side. Like, they seem to be slowly slicing and putting it in the cart, whereas you had Bernie who was just fucking hacking through shit. Like, so he's faster, though much more exhausting to do it.
We'll give it a quick clean and then make our way.
Okay. So, you all make it back over to that main road once again, though keep in mind that you are underneath the canopy from both sides now. Are you going to start hacking and slashing yet again?
Yep.
Alrighty. I would like the three of you. Yeah, somebody was saying something.
Yeah, I was just like, I was gonna ask, or I was just gonna try. I do have chill touch. It's necrotic. Would that just wither some branches down to help?
It would definitely weaken and soften them. If you're going to be doing that continually, I'll count that as you helping one individual at least.
Sure, I'll do that.
Who
Give
are
me
you
something to
helping? Shale, Tolsha, or Bernie?
Help Tolsha.
Okay. So, Tolsha, you have advantage. It's your call if you want to do survival or athletics to cut through here yet again for each of the three of you.
Lily is once again is ahead, but not cutting. She's just kind of going under the vine.
Dipping.
Oh, you're going to terrify those poor people.
$18. Okay. Bernie, your left arm is still hurting you a little bit, so it just, even swinging with your right, if you are right-handed, still hurts a bit, so you are moving a little more slowly than you would have preferred.
Right.
Tolsha, however, you see the necrotic grass reaching at the larger branches as you're hacking through the smaller ones, and it's a very quick slice through it as it slowly destroys that little section that it's grabbing onto. You have a perfect aim through the hand. It doesn't hurt anything, so it is moving along much more quickly. And Shale, you seeing the technique they were using, they were kind of like pulling while pushing forward to like snap it, and it seems to move much more quickly this way as well. So the two of you are doing just fine, and Bernie is, well, a little behind right now. Lily, you're up front with Misty, right?
Yes.
Okay. As you're all hacking and moving through all of this, Lily, up ahead, I want you to roll me a perception check, please.
And once again, Misty is ahead of her. So if there is a trap, Misty's the one that does. I'm on fire today.
Alrighty. So, you all continue moving like this for roughly an hour or so. At which point, Lily, you, while still keeping your head forward, moving forward underneath the branches, your head collides with an object. Thump. And you look on either side of you where there is a half-elf and a human standing there with axes looking down at you as you headbutted into their cart.
Lily waves and gives them a friendly smile.
Hi there. Are you lost? The
She'll
human
begin
says.
to kind of sign language, giant sign language.
Are you casting a spell on me? He like holds the axe backwards. He doesn't know what the fuck.
Lily
any of
does
that
the like, no, 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 no,
means.
no, 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 like hand sign. She then pulls up the her riding board and no, I'm not lost. I'm traveling with my family.
Uh-huh. What the hell are you doing over here in the forest?
We came from, what was that port called? Palma Flor, right?
Palmaflora, yeah.
We were in Palma Flor and we were making our way to Port Damali.
Oh, shoot, Palmaflora. What the hell were you guys doing all the way out there? Ain't nothing out there anymore.
We were told to meet an old acquaintance of ours. It's one of those classic, come meet us here. We've got great deals and all that. And well, when we got here, we learned it was destroyed by something.
Oh yeah, the whole Craven incident happened.
I keep hearing about that, but I don't really know what that means.
You hear from above you, coming from in the cart, somebody you didn't recognize either. All right, boys, that's enough chit-chat. You need to get back to work. We need to have this done by the end of the week. Come on. You look up where you see that there is a half-orc woman sitting in the cart, currently inspecting all of the branches very closely as you're passing by. Then she looks down at you.
Before they get back to work, Lily would just ask one more thing: is if we just keep going down this trail, we'll get to Port Damali, correct?
The half-elf finally chimes up. It'll pop you outside of the forest, and then there's a road that can carry you to Damali.
Thank you. You have safe travel. Be careful. We had to kill a giant panther last night. So stay safe.
Yep, you too. Yeah, take care. As you're kind of like, are you still going to keep moving ahead? Because you now realize you're not positive how far away your allies are. You were listening for the hacking and slashing, which seemed to move into one another before you noticed it, so you're not positive where they are.
Yeah, Lily will probably pause for a while, kind of get her bearings and try to find where her friends are, her party is.
All right, so are you going to go ahead of the other guys and head back underneath the underbrush? To look for them?
No, probably just kind of stand there and just kind of get her bearings. Like, okay, so I came from there, and they're moving this direction. Just doing all that mental math.
Cool. Well, roughly about 10 minutes later, the rest of the party, as you're hacking through, you see through some of the branches at the same individuals I just described, as they're like holding onto branches looking at all of you, and the human just goes, "Hey."
Oh, there.
Good day.
Yeah. You must be the family the
Yes.
Dragonborn talked about.
Right. Well,
Is she further up ahead, the way you all came?
extended family, I guess you can say.
He looks at all of you very questioningly. Yeah, she's way up ahead. The half-orc peers through all of the branches, sitting on the cart. Come on now. She's probably adopted. Just keep moving, guys. Like I said, we have a week. A week. Come on.
You clear the path?
Yeah.
Well, we helped with that, as I point behind us.
What
She, like,
brings
tilts her
y'all
head.
out to the jungle here? Directing the question at the half orc or orc in the cart.
She kind of like peers, trying to see your hacking and slashing. We were paid from somebody in Damali to open up the pathway again. That's all they asked. That's all they told. That's all we're doing.
Right. So do you know if there is some sort of a resettlement effort going on?
Don't know.
Wonderful.
Didn't ask. None of my business. They said
Right,
we
right.
need people to do it. They're paying 15 gold to get it done.
Right. Well, just be. You can probably handle yourself, right? There's lots of giant things around.
Yeah. We heard about your little cat fight last night. No problem.
Oh, you mean this one? And I pull out the giant head of the cat.
What the fuck?
Uh,
What? Wait, giant creatures. Hey, he didn't tell us nothing about giant things.
I mean, heck, even look at this banana. And I pull out the 10-foot banana.
The half a banana at this point, which is still the size of way too many bananas. What is going?
Well, you all seem to be very lucky. We seem to have taken care of about half of your job.
Good.
Gets
Well, thank you. Thank you.
much easier if you go back the way we just came. We've been heading this way for about a day and a half now.
All right, good. All right, looks like they made the load a little easier on you guys, so congratulations. Let's, She starts looking around more paranoid. Get this done as quickly as possible.
Well, right.
Didn't
So you're
have-
still headed to Palmaflora then?
No, we just need to get cut through the jungle. That's all.
You didn't happen to see another person come by, have you?
They already told us they saw Lily. Oh,
No,
sorry.
not
Sorry.
Lily, the other one.
The other one. You are a magical individual with your words.
About yay big, acted like an asshole, wings.
Oh, yeah. The human chimes in. She, like, slaps him immediately. What's it to you?
He's another member of our family who decided to storm off. We'll be more than happy to pay you for the information.
Well, seeing as we've already done half their work for them, I'd say we've already paid.
The half-elf looks over to the half-orc and goes, it's their sibling. Come on, we can tell them. No. What I would tell you, boys, when you have a position of power, you leverage it. That's how we get rich.
Ignore
Yes,
her.
position
What
of
were
power.
you saying, boy?
I need you to roll an opposed intimidation between her and you.
So while
right.
that's going on, can I just flex magic?
What flex magic? So you don't have Big B's arms yet. Like, it's...
Fuck.
19. He, like, looks back at her, and she fucking he looks at you and goes, yeah, the guy, we ran into him at the end of the forest, jungle. He was stopping off over by the, that little Brockwater. out there.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And I look at the half-orc woman. You're welcome for the work we've done for you.
She narrows her eyes over at the half-elf, and he seems very sheepish and shy now.
I'll go over to the half elf and it's like, thank you very much, and I'll put 3 gold in his hand.
Oh, hey, see? Karma! And he holds up the 3 pieces of gold, and immediately the orc takes it and hands 1 between them. But anyways.
Yes, good karma is always welcome as he snaps his fingers and chill touches in our branch to fall down behind them.
Anyways. We have to finish what we're doing. You all may pass by, I suppose.
Right. Well, just be careful about these giant animals everywhere.
Thanks for the heads up, the human chimes in.
A good one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you shouldn't. Oh, well.
But yeah, so you pass on by, and you look directly up the path a little bit where you see Lily is standing there, just waiting for you all to catch up. But anyways,
About 20 feet away, because she was acting like such a rude person, I'm also going to dump 10 gallons of water on her.
All right, keep using the spell slots. I like it.
Just
floods
cold.
her cart and her as... What is that?
Like, it feels so good, but
It's mostly shocking than anything, but the two brothers go over and like scoop up the water and throw it on their faces. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good stuff. And just now, Marion, I need you to roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. 16.
They're not keeping all of the branches, obviously, that they're hacking through in the back of the cart. All of the branches in the cart seem to be contorted and twisted, which is yew branches. And yew trees are notorious for being converted into wands.
I look at the ground of the branches we've already cut. Do I recognize any other yew branches?
On a cursory glance, no. It's scattered and rare, but when you're hacking through miles of this shit, you come across a few. Their cart currently has like 20. But keep in mind, that's 20 for half the jungle that they pass through, so, like, yeah. 20 in, like, 35, 32 miles.
Interesting.
The half-elf will look over at you all. Thanks for the splash! It's getting real hot!
You're most welcome.
But anyways, you do up to Lily, who's been patiently waiting.
Patiently. That means she's got the laser pointer out and she's using Misty like a cat.
Yep. Misty obeys. Anyways, as you all approach up there, now the pathway is wide open. I mean, it's not 100% fixed, but it is traversable by foot without needing to hack and slash the entire way through this jungle, which is really refreshing. You can actually feel the air become a little lighter once you're this far inland as well. The humidity from the island from the ocean seems to have moved slightly further away from where you all are standing and moving. But yeah, now everything's wide open as you're moving through.
I wonder what
Yeah.
this Brockwater was that they mentioned? Is that an establishment?
Well,
Bernie.
be some kind of inn, I suppose. Maybe.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Roll me a water vehicle utilizing intelligence. The word sounds familiar. That's all I can tell you. Oh, wait, Tolsha, you're a naturalist, right? Kind of?
I got survival, and I've learned a lot through books.
Cool. Roll me a nature check. 11. All right, well, the DC is not very hard. Anybody who is learned of this, Brockwater is where fresh water collides with salt water. There are many streams that are a mixture between the two of them. It's drinkable. It's not very good, but it is the mixture between the two areas.
Wait, that is where saltwater and freshwater collide. I wonder if there's an establishment along such a line that could be referring to, because he said over to the Brockwater, either as a stream or as a place of business. One of the two. Maybe like
What?
There's only one way to find out.
Righty. Yes. I would like you all to give me marching order on this map that you're all on right now. First person at the top, last person at the bottom. We're going top to bottom. You can fit 3 in a row if you really wish to be close to one another, 2 comfortably.
In the middle.
Protect the player. Okay. And we'll just put Kurt next to Shale then, or next to Tolsha then.
You can, yeah, wherever you want to put
Yeah,
Kurt.
okay. So,
Hey,
this is how,
I was going to ask Marion, is that how far you're going to be back?
Yeah, he's bringing up the rear.
All right. Okay, yeah, all right. I thought you were going. Yeah, you're just really far back.
I'm all the way back here.
Yeah, if this was a horror movie, I'd be the first one picked off.
What are you talking about? He's the nerd. Totally still a virgin.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, wait, you're the only one that went to college.
Yeah, no, so definitely still
Oh, wait,
a virgin.
no. There's a bard. They also go to college.
Hey, I went to college.
No, you did.
I went to school, at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's an art school.
Oh, okay, so she definitely got some then. That's all you do. Drinking, drugs, and getting some. That is all art school is. It's experience, as they've told me. Anywho, as you all are traveling down this open area, who wants to bite the bullet and roll the D100 to see if anything happens today?
I will.
Oh, wait, well. Did it first come from?
80. Okay. That's high enough. You all travel for a complete day, making it to the very outside of the Vesdawield jungle. As you have been walking out in this area, the air becomes even lighter and the humidity seems to be receding even more, keeping it more of a slightly damp and hot environment. Which, contrary to everything else you've been dealing with, is honestly not that bad. As you're walking out from this jungle, finally breaking away from this entire area, you look directly in front of you. As roughly about 80 feet off, there is a large stream of water moving towards the ocean.
Huh. Brockwater should be somewhere along that stream then.
Now, it
Nice
is
to be out of it.
nighttime at this point. What were you saying, Tolsha?
It's nice to be out of that jungle.
Very. It's starting to feel a bit oppressive in there.
Quite humid.
Yes. You could say we got it all a bit humiliated. No?
Don't make me use my last lower level spell to dump water on you.
Oh, please do.
You see, because you said that, now I'm not going to.
He's the only one that doesn't work on at all. Ooh, water. But anyways, as you're all stepping out, since somebody initiated looking for the Brockwater, anybody who is curious, roll me a perception check. However, it is nighttime. There is still stars in the sky, but this is far sight perception check. So anybody without dark vision, you're at disadvantage, regardless of dancing lights or anything else.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Wow. I mean, get
Okay,
them
I'm
out of the
gonna
way,
roll
right?
just to see if I can break this average. What the fuck?
You're disadvantaged, though.
I know, but it can't be worse than 3 1s.
Hey, I got a 2.
Yeah.
10.
210.
Tied with Tolsha. Shale,
Just
not
bump-
interested?
No dark vision. She wouldn't be searching off. Plus, she's looking for somewhere to camp.
All right, then roll me a survival check for that, then.
Also, to help, since Lily would probably know that Shale doesn't have dark vision, she'd lend her the laser pointer, quote unquote, but it acts as a red flashlight right now.
You don't know anything about Shell. She looks like a half orc. They got dark vision.
True.
Oh no, I was figuring by the way you acted, or I thought you would have told us, but no, yeah, in that case, never mind.
Take a note if you're told it. New characters are fun. Anyways, as you're all looking from side to side, Tolsha, Marion, immediately outside of the jungle, in either directions, you're not positive, but you don't think you see anything nearby. You know you're supposed to be walking downstream to get to Port Damali, and that's the best you can get. Shale, however, as you look around, across the stream of water, there's a couple of previously frequented campsites. One that actually looks like it was used maybe a couple of days ago, a few days ago. Definitely was not cleaned up at all. The bundle of sticks is kind of just kept over there in the corner. The rocks and the embers of the flame, like, the rocks were positioned around it, but not a full circle, and the position of the embers that are still kind of kindling, even now, are just, like, everywhere inside of that little pit. Definitely not the same person you've been tracking after, but somebody else who is less careful, leaving behind a small campsite. But things like this are actually quite frequent out in the wilderness. Frequent places to stop when you're too far away from a tavern to just push on for another bit.
We could definitely set up over there if we just want to wait until the morning to continue.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Agree.
All right. So, all of you have to wade through the stream, which its total depth in this area goes up to the average height of the party's thigh. So, not really that deep. But yeah. And it looks to be about 15 feet wide or so. But you travel across over towards that nice little area. It's slightly elevated with open enough space that you can see all around you. And you're only about 40 or 50 feet away from that same pathway that seems to loop around and head southwards, but also head northwards. More of a northwest, actually. Yeah, southeast and northwest is the way that the path goes. But yeah, you all get over to the small campsite. And I think this is a good enough place for us to go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll be right back. and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump right into the action, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. And if you want to join our community directly, you can go into the link down in the description below to our Patreon. You'll be able to get into our Discord server by joining the Patreon at any of our tiers. I think $5 or higher. And you will gain access to the waitlist if you so desire as well, to join any of our campaigns whenever a spot becomes available for them. First come, first serve, of course, but luckily we have a handful of slots available as we are speaking. So I believe that's going to be everything. Let's get into the action. Where last we left off, the party had just traversed through the Wildemount jungle. This large, expansive jungle that has been locked out from the rest of civilization for a period of time, roughly about a year or so. And the overgrowth by itself made traversing the territory dangerous, let alone all of the creatures that seem to be Jurassic in nature, much larger than they typically would be found inside of Wildemount, specifically the Menagerie Coast. You ran across a few individuals who apparently paid 15 gold to go excavate this location, and, well, after informing them, yeah, these things are fucking massive. The people seem to be a little more hesitant, not realizing that there might be more danger involved with this job than just cutting down trees on a pathway. But that's not your problem. You continue going up ahead, following a lead that one of them gave you that apparently your long-lost sibling, whoever it may be, stayed at the Brockwater, something that none of you really knew what it was, but Tosha remembered Brockwater is where fresh water meets salt water. So probably somewhere along a stream. After exiting this jungle, you are now standing at the stream itself, going across it, waiting, and deciding to hunker down for an evening's rest. Perception check, or I need watch orders from everybody. Left to right on the watch. You'll take first, so you're left.
I'm gonna try to sleep this time.
All right, who's going to be second? Bernie, who's third? Shale third or Shale fourth?
Shell's fourth. She's last
Okay.
watch.
Marion and Tosha, rock, paper, scissors. It doesn't work. You have to roll a d20. Both of you roll a d20. All right, Tosha. Sorry. Hey, it's the only fair way to decide.
We all just have a 1d20 in our back. Like, okay, this is how we decide things. Roll.
I mean, that's how I live my life. I don't know anybody else. Do I want ice cream this week? For the past 6 weeks, I've rolled no. This week I rolled yes. I'm getting pistachio ice cream. So excited.
Nice.
Yeah. And for anybody who's never had pistachio ice cream, it's fucking delicious. But
Also say sorry, we ran out an hour ago.
Oh. Anywho. So, I would like a perception check from each watch, starting with first watch, then second watch, then third, then fourth. Do not roll until the person before you rolls. So, Lily, roll. You set up your alarm.
I'm also giving a command to Misty so that if the alarm does get activated, that Misty protects the party.
Okay, so she gets into the shield mode. Right? Shield
I
mode,
don't-
that's the protect?
That's artillerist. No, she's a steel defender. She's just vigilant, and I'm basically bonus action telling her, hey, if there's something trying to kill us, attack it.
Okay, have her roll a perception check as well.
I'm on fire today. Like I cannot roll above a 10.
Hey, I mean, D&D. Bernie, your turn. Tolsha, your turn. Shale, your turn. Very well. Shale, you complete your long rest. Nobody else. During your watch, Shale, you're sitting there, not very far away from the water, and you notice the stream, the current begins to pick up and move a lot faster, and it begins flooding upwards, not high enough to hit where all of you are sitting, but filling this area a lot more.
Get up quick. Back up, yeah.
As that is happening, you hear, coming from north of you, "Wahoo!" As there is a raft with a big sail being controlled by a single individual shooting down this stream, going super fast, as they are currently slamming into the sides and controlling it as they are moving through this location.
How are they controlling it? Like
It's a handle shift. Like there's a back paddle to like adjust your direction. The stream's moving them, but the direction is chosen by the handle. And the sail seems to be carrying them with a brisk wind as well. As the individual shoots on past you, moving very fast, you hear further up the stream, "Ha-ha!" as a second one is coming down. And then a third one is coming down.
I'm just like waving, and I call out to one of them as they're going by. Hello? Hello?
The individual that you call out to, the third one, their attention snaps to the side. "Oh, hey!" And you see they pull the oar sideways, and you watch as they crash into the other side of the stream, slamming and wrecking their raft and slamming hard into the ground.
Are you okay?
Individual stands up with a hand. "Hey! Ow! Shit!" They look over at you from underneath, like, the tall grass that sits, like, almost about waist high on them as they're, like, sitting upwards. "Ah! Hey! Ah, shit, that hurt! Good one! Ah!
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine!" They stand up fully, and now you notice that they have goat-like legs, and horns, as the individual, like, gets up, looks at the raft that is already, like, moved down the stream, gets a running jump, and leaps over and lands right beside you. Hey
Sorry,
there.
What's going on? What's all this?
Blackwater rafting.
Are you guys a group? I saw a couple others.
Yeah, we're a group. We're a band.
Oh, I see.
At this point, you see a fourth one.
Did you make your own raft, or do they have them upstream there?
Oh, yeah, you get it from the Blackwater upstream.
Blackwater?
Yeah. There's a major flooding every morning at this hour, so it's kind of like a real fun little event. People just go on and ride the stream down to the ocean. It's vast.
Are they on our side, or do they have a way across?
Oh, they got a bridge goes across, but it is on this side. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, dude, you should totally come up and try. I'm going to head back there. I need to get down to the water.
Well, I appreciate it. Be careful out there. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Take care. And as they pass by, they take your hand. "Oh, by the way, my name's Seeds." pleasure to meet you.
Shale, pleasure's mine. You have a good day.
And he goes jogging all the way up there. You have an acorn in your hand now.
Fresh, old?
The acorn? Fresh, very fresh.
Wait, what did that guy look like?
Is it like
As Shale can tell, well, yes, but as Shale could tell, a dude with some like tiny horns and goat legs.
How far into my watch is this?
Probably like the first hour.
Okay.
Everybody has one more hour before they need to wake up.
Yeah, as far as the river, I am going to kind of keep an eye on it. And just like watch, see if it recedes back down or yeah.
All right. Well, over the course of this hour, the stream continues pulsing in that direction super fast. And about another 3 or 4 individuals go by. You do notice, passing by, is Seeds, as he's waving at you, ah! Passing on through. But around the end of that, the water begins flowing a little more slowly, and you see it's more like a lazy river that people are like sailing down on their rafts. And at this point, you also notice that there is a cart that has multiples of these rafts. These are like 1 to 2 person rafts, placed in the back of it, being hoisted back up the hill by a Minotaur who looks at you. Hey.
Oh, hello. Are you
Sure.
Those are the rafts that they were riding?
Yeah, it's 10 gold a trip if you're interested.
Oh my.
But it should only be active for another hour or so, but it's every morning this happens, so you can come back in tomorrow morning, and it starts around 3 a.m.
Good to know. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry, your name was?
Oh, well, nobody ever bothers to ask my name. Nice of you. They call me Johnny.
Johnny? Good to meet you. Name's
Well,
Shale.
Johnson, but yeah, Johnny.
Johnson.
Yeah. And he walks over and like, pleasure to meet you. But this guy steps on the alarm, which alerts all of you, and you wake up. Only 5 minutes before your shift was, or before you all were about to wake up anyways. You all see this big Minotaur, like, sticking his hand out to Shale.
Well, let's go. What's going on?
Lily's
sorry,
up and she's like, she can't speak because, mute, but she's like in a full war cry, just like, as she holds the great axe.
Whoa, guys, you can all, it's just me, Johnson. Just, big old Johnson here. I'm just hanging out, introducing myself, sorry.
Don't know what got into them, but yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you as well.
Right. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I didn't mean to step on your. He looks at the silver lining, string, and then
Right. No, it's fine.
to a non-magic caster. I just noticed that to a non-magic caster, it looks like all of you guys get pissed off that he just stepped on your silver string.
And we were just asleep for a second too.
Yeah. But that's yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys. If you want to come by, remember, chips are cheap. All right, take care. And he heads back up.
So,
What's that
never
about?
been woken up by such a large Johnson in the morning.
Oh my.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Shale, what was that all about?
There's some folk rafting down the river, apparently, and they tend to go by this way every morning. Apparently, they offered the trip for 10 gold.
10 gold.
What do they call it?
Well, rafting, apparently, it's Well, if you watch long enough, you might actually see a few of them coming down. Although it's gotten a little bit slower now.
Yeah. And all of you notice that the water level of the stream has increased considerably. Shale, it's back about halfway between where it previously was and the maximum it got. And at this point, you see that same satyr individual, Shale, going down, but this time he's like lying on the raft while holding the oar and waves at you. Just like he's sitting there, going down.
If there's an establishment up there and this is Barakwater, maybe there's something up there that the person we're looking for.
Well, we should go there right now.
We can talk to this Johnny more as well.
Also, why was that
Dro.
one waving at you?
Yes, ma'am.
This is one of the gentlemen I spoke with this morning. He came down when it was a little more excited.
What were you asking, Marion?
Through my study of physiology, do I know what he is?
Nature check. High possibility giving where you study.
Nope. 9.
9. Some Fey adjacent individual, but you don't know more than that. You know, it could be as Fey as an elf. But that's it. You've seen them maybe once or twice whenever you're in town.
Don't you have that book on you still?
Yeah, but technically this isn't a player class till the last couple books. I don't think that's in the book.
Haven't you guys ever seen a short, hairy tiefling before?
Come on.
Demonic blood tiefling, of course.
As demonic as they come, Fey. But anyways, you're all awake now. You want to gather yourselves up and head upstream or downstream? What are you doing?
Let's head upstream and see.
Yes, let's go find this Brackwater place.
Tulsha, go ahead and finish.
Sorry.
That was basically what I was saying.
Okay. So, you all gather your things. 35 minutes is what it takes you guys to do your morning routine, each of you. Unless you declare we're in a hurry, that is what I'm going to count every day. Just so you know. As you are all heading back up, you see Johnson is walking back down carrying an empty cart now. Hey, I didn't hurt your string, did I?
No.
Lily will shake her head and yeah, she'll turn on her voice box.
Sorry about this morning.
What the fuck?
She has a sort of throat condition.
Throat condition.
I can't speak normally.
Oh. And that noise coming out of your little box thing, that's... Huh! Well, that's cool. Sorry, never came across something like that before.
Yeah. Lily, go
Thank
show
you.
Go show Johnson your box.
Oh my god. That was well executed, not gonna lie.
Yup.
God fucking damn it.
Oh man.
I would be
Alright.
more than happy to.
Well, I'm actually on work for at least the next 3 hours. But yeah, I'll be back up in a bit if you guys are heading out there. All right. Hey, let them know that Johnson sent you.
Will do.
Yep. And he keeps wandering down the path again. Now, you all continue walking back up, and who has the good passive? One of you has a good passive.
I have a 14.
Yeah, we're all at 14.
Oh, I
Misty is a
love it.
14.
I love it. No rogues with bullshit passives. Oh, it's so much
Not
fun.
yet.
Yeah, good point. From a little bit behind you, you all hear clack, 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 clack.
Look behind.
You see that strange tiefling-esque individual running up here, clacking their hooves against the pathway as they catch up to your group. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello there.
How are you?
Oh,
Hi. Holy shit! Did that just come from the box?
Yes,
Ah, that is awesome!
I'll show you my box as long as you don't break it.
Oh, I can't promise that.
Has it been
I can
broken
fix it.
before? I bet Johnson could break it. He's rather large.
Oh, Johnson's a gentle giant. He's a great guy. Promise, eh?
Right.
Try back
I
both
can
of you on the
imagine.
back of the head.
Yeah, Lily will go ahead and kind of remove the box from her throat and offer it to him to see. And she'll use, I think, yeah, I can technically probably use the whole, this to still speak out of it.
Yeah. You can still message to do that, and he like puts it on himself. Huh. Hey, that's pretty cool. Come to the dark side.
Lily presses another button on it and he starts sounding like T-Pain.
Oh, auto-tune teeth pain. Because real T-Pain sounds like a fucking angel when he tries to sing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Oh.
Auto-tune.
Okay. Holy crap. Hey, that's real cool stuff you got there. Here you go. Ha! Ah, so you guys going up to Brockwater? Eh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the plan.
Oh, it's a blast up there, y'all. Oh, they have so
You-
many different water sports.
Oh,
You wouldn't happen to have seen someone about yay big wings act like a bit of an ass?
Acting like a bit of an ass. Big.
also supposed to be kind of pale, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the
Lily-
tiefling fella?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I saw him. Didn't do much in the way of talking. He shoved somebody out of the way and took their raft from him, eh? That was kind of mean.
That is rude.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Oh, last night? Not last night, but the other last
Right, the previous day, night.
at one. Hey, you got a sharp brain on that shoulder, eh?
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe.
Oh, you know you better than you know me.
Yes.
Speaking
Is
of
he-
knowing, our apologies, we haven't introduced ourselves. My name is Lilixa. You can call me Lily.
Okay, Lily. Oh, like the little flower. Oh, those are pretty fun. Sometimes they yell.
Yeah, Lily will nod.
How, what?
Yeah?
Wait,
Yelling flowers? Is that
Oh, yeah.
normal around these parts?
Huh, no.
Oh,
well,
I'm not from around here. I ventured over here from across the pond.
I don't know what would be worse, yelling flowers or just having to constantly hear the birds saying want some fuck.
Oh, yeah. They're horny bastards, eh?
They really are.
And yes, I know I'm being very stereotypically Canadian with this guy.
You say pond, you mean the ocean?
Well, yeah, the big one.
see.
We came
Right.
across the pond as well.
Oh, small world, don't you know? That's great.
What is your name?
My name? Seeds.
Nice to meet you, see?
Pleasure to meet you. He takes your hand, and now, Lily, you have an acorn in your hand.
Yay, Lily has an acorn.
Yes. An acorn from Seeds.
My name is Tulsha.
Pleasure. Shakes your hand as well. Same thing.
Baron.
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 You can call me Bernie, it's fine.
Benny.
Right.
Oh, that's a good name. I like Bernie. Playful. Light.
Right.
Burn.
It's
Sounds dangerous, right?
right. Well, I suppose it's.
This
it's
entire
more
time he's been shaking your hand as he's been talking.
All right. I'm just politely obliging him as he shakes my hand.
When you pull away, you have a seed inside your glove.
What's this inside my glove here?
Oh, it's just a small token of my appreciation. Okay. And you, big
How do
fella.
Miriam.
Miriam. Oh, hi, Miriam. Wow. Oh, that's big. Like, looks at your hand from side to side. Wow. Probably got quite a wall up in you, huh? What'd you do, some axe cutting back in the day? Those trees ain't gonna trim themselves, right?
Not really a tree cutter.
Oh.
Also, you can call him Mary for short.
No.
Mary? Oh. Oh, y'all tricksters. I get it, eh? Nice.
No, just me.
Marion, you also have an acorn.
The idiot who decided to wipe his butt with poison ivy is Kurt. I point over to the Kurt who's probably still scratching.
Oh, right.
Oh,
That's
not going to touch you then. But
Yeah.
anyways, is this your guys' first time over in these parts, eh?
Yes.
yes. We're looking for this tiefling we mentioned, and also trying to get to Port Damali.
Oh, Port Damali. Oh, that's not too far away. If you take the rafts, it'll probably cut down your trip a lot.
Oh, right.
That's what I was thinking too. If
Mm-hmm.
you are going down the rafts again, I presume, correct?
Oh, not till tomorrow. Right now, it's a little slower. Not as fun. Also, I really like having an audience. It's fun.
Well, I was just thinking,
Jared, quick question. The raft, when we saw it, was it just a single person raft? Or was it like, could it fit multiple people?
It's kind of like a long surfboard. One that, like, you could fit 2, squeeze 3, but it's meant to
Kind of
be able
like
to be
the,
handled by one.
Kind of like those big water tube rides at Waterworld or something?
Yeah, but you stand
Okay.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, though. Everybody should experience it once in their lives.
Where?
It certainly looked fun.
Yes, we'll have to try it out. Where did the tiefling fellow go?
Tiefling fella. Oh, he took the kid's raft and then went down. Haven't seen him.
Right. He may have gone to Port Damali then, I suppose. I mean, there's nothing else out there, is there, in that direction?
Few small towns.
Oh.
I have a suggestion. Why don't we head to the top and try one of these raft rides? According to Steve, they seem quite fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm certainly up for it.
We should also wait till the morning, like Seed suggests, where it's very fast.
Right.
Very true.
And it would be good to have one day of sort of relaxing a little bit. We've been walking for quite some time.
Oh yeah.
That jungle was. It was something, especially with the giant panther.
Giant panthers. Oh, that sounds fun.
And giant
Did
bananas.
you talk with them? I love bananas. They're great. I always go bananas for some bananas.
Pull out the banana for him.
Ooh. That's a biggie.
This is like half of it. Want
Just
some?
like Ma used to make.
Want some?
Oh, sure. You don't mind?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was asking the banana. And then peels it and takes off a chunk.
So, Port Damali is its own sort of sovereignty, right?
Oh, yeah. They have their own rulership and everything out there.
Right, sort of like a banana republic.
God damn it.
I could see it, yeah.
Right. Well, this the Brackwater up there is that like it's an establishment, right?
Oh yeah, it's a big tavern. Big
Oh,
well,
right,
not really
right.
just a tavern, more like a vacation spot.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a bunch of water sports. Like if you go to the giant water itself, the Brackwater Waters, they actually have surfing that happens there all the time. Or you could just be in the lazy section. There's also a small whirlpool. It moves super slowly though.
Huh.
and you said it costs 10 gold to. Is that just for the rafting or for?
Oh yeah, just for the rafting.
Oh, right.
That one,
That's-
there's more at danger than just yourself. So if they break the rafts, they gotta get new ones.
Right. Well, how much is it to just spend a day there?
Just relaxing or participating in any of the rides?
Well, just relaxing.
I can talk to my cousin, see if I can't get you guys a good deal, eh?
Oh, that'd be super, super nice.
I would
Seeds.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Also, Seeds, as an expert on these rafts, when we head down them tomorrow, would you accompany us to show us the tricks?
Oh, sure. I always ride the rafts at least twice a day, so why not?
Right.
Right. But I'll only go down with you if you all can pass a simple test. Make it fun. But you know what? I'll make it even better. If you fail this test, you have to pay for my raft. But if you succeed, I'll pay for myself and help you out.
That sounds reasonable.
Very well. He
Oh,
sticks
sure.
his hands behind his back, pulls them out, and you see an acorn between each of his fingers. Then he crushes them into his hand, shows you none, does it again. How many acorns am I holding in my left hand?
Quick question, Jero. Is this a riddle for us as players, or is it something we can make rolls at?
You may roll perception checks.
Yeah.
Unless you're not trying to keep track of what he does, but you're trying to analyze what he's doing. That would
I'm
be an
doing that.
investigation. All right, go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
I'm just doing perception.
Wow, I cannot roll above a 10 today.
23. The
Lily?
bookworm works.
You want to believe in the magic. Just
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
Yeah.
Shale, you didn't see him move any of them other than behind his back. Nothing, and then back. Like he moves so quickly with it, it's hard to really realize. Lily, the same thing. You're just excited, like, wow, how is he doing that? It's so quick. Like, he's really good at this. Bernie, when he pulled his hands out the first time, you saw that he full palmed the acorns and then flicked them into position. He's definitely doing something sleight of handy, and when he put it back the other way, there was a little tension in his fingers. But that's all you know. When he brings it back down, there was a total of 8. It's somewhere between 2 and 5 in his left hand. You can't imagine his hand could fit more than that. That's what you have, Bernie. Marion. Tulsha, wrong P word. Marion. He's using a very tricky style of sleight of hand that is actually performed in Singorn by some of the Fae. Where the stems of the acorns, he holds them between his fingers to keep the acorns there, and when he flicks quickly, he slides them into position to catch them in place to hide them from sight. He always has 8, and considering you see that the bulge of his right hand is tightened almost to a full fist, you know his number is 5. Tulsha, same for you. You saw him palm, switch, 5. Marion used math.
I would have to say 5.
I agree.
Well, somewhere in that ballpark at least.
He shows you his hand. 5 acorns. Wow. Good eyes on you. Good job. Then he tosses them into the air, and you see tiny leaves fall where they were. All right, let's go.
Let's do this.
Right.
Lily is acting like an excited little kid right now.
And he just fist bumps into the air with joy. He's totally just way too much energy.
Does he
For
do
most
the whole Ferris Bueller thing where he jumps in the air and it would like freeze frame there?
Oh no, this isn't the last time you're seeing him. That's what he does the last time you see him. But anyways, you all wander with seeds all the way back up the stream, and by the time you guys get to the top of this and you see the very large log cabin, like this place is massive. That's also made out of an inn. The stream has already settled down to its original size at this point. As you're moving up there, you see that there's a handful of individuals from all across the world, currently walking up the stairs, heading in, checking out, just a full blast and high energy location right now. This is the most populated area you guys have been in. Some of you your entire lives. For others, in a very long time. I mean, the energy here is fantastic. You see there's a lot of individuals wearing green shirts that say Brock Water on it. Maybe they're employees. And as you're walking up, you see a couple of those green shirts look over to Seeds and go, "Hey, Seeds, how you been, buddy? Oh, having a great time. Brought us in a few more customers, eh? Oh, that's fantastic. Welcome to the Brockwater Inn. If you guys need anything, be sure to reach out, let any of us know."
How much would it be for a room?
Single room, double room, love room, special room, anything?
There's a love room? What is the special room?
Well, I'm asking if you need anything special from your room. It's not the special room, but we have theme rooms. Under the Sea. It's a good one.
Under the seed.
He looks over. Oh, no, not me. Sea.
Oh, right.
Leave out the D.
Right.
Ah!
Hey, I can do it too.
It's just what room. Never mind.
How much for the double room?
Double rooms? So 2 beds? Do you need them split?
Sure.
Looking at $1.50 a night.
That is reasonable.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
All
Does
right,
that
well, here,
include
let's get us you
meals?
set up. Oh, yeah. Comes in with breakfast that you get. You get to do order in. So you'll have a piece of paper put underneath your door frame first thing in the morning. You write down what you want, put it back underneath. Our kitchen staff will take care of it, knock on your door, and bring it in for you.
Oh, this is quite luxurious, it seems like.
And then there's the big bonfire every night. We get dinner. It's good.
Oh.
Yeah,
It sounds wonderful.
of course. So how many double rooms do we want? I count 6 of you, so 3 double rooms?
3 would be ideal, yes.
All right, that'll be 4 gold, 5 silver for you. They're like writing up your order. Any special accommodations or amenities you all need?
Well, my brother over there, he would need to stay somewhere with close access to, the lavatories, as it were.
And some anti-itch cream. He may have gotten some poison ivy.
Right.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's rough. Okay. Don't say that out loud again, please. We don't want to discourage the other customers. Just bring him out back and we'll hose him down and bring him in.
Right. Sorry, he's just a bit of a, upset.
But yeah, all right, let's show you guys to your room. They're all right next to each other. Good enough, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's
Unless
wonderful.
unless any of you need a little privacy from the others, right? Eh?
We're all brothers and sisters.
I am so sorry. I did not mean any offense.
That's all right. I mean, we
It's
only
business
just.
relation.
only
All
just
right.
discovered like 5 days ago or something. So
Wow, that's pretty new. Cool. So, 3 of you are given room keys. Who wants to be in charge of your room key?
I'll take
Lily
one.
will.
I'll take the other.
Lily
Alright,
will
so-
fight with Marion over the room key, as siblings
Okay.
do.
Can you
So-
promise not to turn it into something?
Lily will take the room key, giving her brother a serious look, and then say no, and then pocket it, and then get back.
Tolsha, Lily, and Bernie then. The 3 of you have your room keys. The keys are actually normal keys with a chain that goes into a brick of wood. Like a slab of wood from a tree. Like it still has the bark on the exterior of it and they just hooked it through. So it's kind of hard to lose. Bernie, your room is number 6. Marion and Lily, I assume the 2 of you are going to pair up. Your room is number 8, and Tolsha, your room is number 9. Bernie, do you want a room with your brother or Shale? Or Shale, who do you want a room with? That'll probably be the question. Who? Nope.
Oh, I'm muted. Tolsha.
Okay. So Bernie, you're stuck with your brother again.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right.
I,
As you... Yes?
yeah, I have a question. We met
Yeah.
one of your employees, Johnny, on the way here.
Johnson. the
Johnny, yeah.
Minotaur.
Where does he usually work or hang out?
Oh, he has his own cabin in the woods.
Would he be?
I'm trying to think of the word. Digress, I think.
What?
Would he be willing?
Wrong
Would
one.
he be willing to give me a tour of your fine resort?
Marion would like to insight Lily, please.
Do you need to?
I kind of want it to be just known.
You're siblings. It's fair. It's fair. You can believe what you want to believe. The guy goes, "Oh, well, Johnson's been working all night long, so he might be a little busy. I know his shift is probably going to end after he's done polishing up all of the rafts. But hey, I'll take you around, no problem."
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course,
John-
no problem. I'll pick you up
Johnny-
in about an hour.
Johnny did say he would talk with me after his shift.
Oh, okay, sure thing. I'll let you know.
I'd
Smiles
say
and
it's a bit rude to disturb him if he's there to polish all that wood, you know.
Fuck's sake.
Well,
That's 4.
with my skill set, I might be able to assist him with that.
Oh God, I meant it as like repairing the rafts, but now, yeah, I said it and it's like, oh God.
I look at the employee. You don't mind water getting in here, do you?
Oh, the entire resort's wet.
Perfect. As I dump 5 gallons of water on each of you.
Can I quickly roll like a dexterity check, Jero, just so the moment I see Tosha doing that, and she's definitely targeting me, Lily goes in to basically hug Tosha so she also gets herself.
All right, give me a dex save against Tolsha's DC.
Yeah, higher than 10 on stupid shit.
That is my spell save DC.
All right, so Tosha, as you're summoning it directly above it, she runs up and hugs you as both of you are now soaking wet. Both of you. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. Ha! Ha! Oh, I should probably also let you know, no spell casting inside the buildings. Please. But it's fine. You didn't know.
Also, 5 gallons did go on Bernie.
What?
What the fuck?
Here comes the slime.
Hey!
So as of now, Marion and Shell are the only ones who didn't get watered.
Like, Bernie's just, oh, what's that? Oh, that's very pleasant. Whew, thanks. I feel so refreshed.
All right, so before anything else, he hands you over a small notebook to whoever is dry right now. So let's go with Shale. Hands it over to you. If you could just rate your experience with me today, that'd be fantastic. Also, if any of you are interested in going to the spa, going out to the rec center, picking up any of our hobby shops or tutorials, please mark it down on that as well, and we will accommodate you throughout the day.
How much is the spa?
The spa? Oh, depends if you just want the general treatment with the general steam room and, steam bath. If you're doing that one, that'll only run you another gold per hour. But if you want to go through the full spa treatment, we have different packages from 5 gold, 10 gold, 100 gold, and 200 gold. But those are reserved for our premium members.
Question: like, I know that Lily is D&D poor, but what's everyone else's gold looking at?
We haven't been paid since the session began, so probably nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
The
much
starting gold. Okay.
is
Yeah.
the steam bath and a massage?
Oh, the steam house will run you about 1, and if you need the massage on top of that, that'll run you about 4 silver. So you're looking at 1 gold, 4 silver for it. It's all right there in the thing. If each of you can fill out how you think my service is today. He's like looking over the paper. Shale just filled in 3.
Bernie takes his and it's easily 5. No.
Thank you. Okay. If you need anything else, be sure to let me know. I'm gonna send up some complimentary bottles of wine for you, and just like takes off.
Thank you. Before you go,
Yeah.
do you offer any postal services here?
Oh, sure. We can send out letters.
Oh, very good. Yes.
We got pigeons. You need to rent a pigeon?
Well, I need to write the letter first, but yeah. So,
If you need parchment and ink, it's in our gift shop. And they take off.
all right.
I am totally going for that massage.
I need to look at this gift shop.
I would recommend you don't. That's how they get you.
I know, but I need to get something for a spell.
I'm sure you can handle yourself just fine, Marion. I am
Besides,
going
I've
to
dealt
go.
with these people
I am-
before.
I am going to go explore the water park.
And Lily, you can tell with the look in her eye, she's looking around for something or someone.
All right, roll me an investigation, Lily. So, what's everybody else doing? Bernie, you filled out 5. Shale filled out 3. What's everybody's filling out? Apparently, Lily ran off before giving a review.
I'll fill out 4.5.
Oh, wow. Stingy. All right, Marion?
What were the crafting activities on this?
There is woodworking, whittling. There is archery, weaving, basket weaving, underwater basket weaving, and water-based aerobics, as well as what are those things called? Yoga.
Shale, Lily, all of us should go definitely try that massage. I'll pay.
I'm not familiar with that. What's entailed with the massage?
They help get rid of any knots you have in your back from muscles, and that makes you feel nice and relaxed.
I mean,
I'll take you up on that offer, Lily says with the message spell.
Am I allowed to join, or do you want this solely like a sisterly bonding thing?
More of a sister thing.
Right. I'll find something to do.
Oh, Bernie, if you want something to do as well, I still have those nice herbs that Blueberry had given me.
Blueberries.
You could say.
I didn't hear. I didn't actually hear everything you said there, so you cut out a little bit.
Oh, Lily was offering the herbs that she received from Blueberry.
Oh yeah, no. Bernie's aware of what that is.
Yeah, nice medicinal herbs.
Illegal on this coast, not the other.
Right. Well, appreciate the gesture, I suppose, but not quite. It's not quite legal here, Lily. You shouldn't do that.
It's medicinal.
Is it though?
For your glaucoma.
Yes.
Right. Well, there are tons of things to do here that doesn't require breaking the law, I think so. I'll just be going to my room first and just getting out of this armor. And I think I'll go take a bath.
I want to reserve the spa for myself, Shale, and Lily. So it's the spa treatment and the massage.
Okay.
And that it would be 4 gold, 2 silver.
4 gold, 2 silver. That is correct. Please deduct that.
I did the math.
How much was it for the rooms again? That was 1.5.
It was 4.
1.5 gold per room, so it comes out to 450 in total.
I did pay.
However, you guys want to split that up.
Yeah, I paid for 1.
Yeah, I'll take care of paying for the one that me and Kurt has.
And one thing Lily was probably gonna do to help maybe discount the price for us would be to maybe help mend some of their boats or rafts and stuff, or sell some of these herbs that she got from Blueberry to people.
So, what are you doing? Are you going to have a spa day with your sister, or are you going to start selling the herbs, or are you going to offer to work here?
Yeah, no, she'll have the sister day.
Yes. There's only so many hours in a day.
Spa day is worth it.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. We get to have our beach episode. Aren't you happy? So anyways, Tolsha, were you going with the other two?
Yeah, for the spa.
Well, she never confirms, so I'm just... Oh, sorry, not Tolsha. Shale. God damn it.
Shell's going with. She's still curious as to what it entails.
All right, so let's go with the person who will be the quickest to figure out. Marion and Bernie, were the two of you going to participate together, or...
Participate in what exactly?
That's a good question. What?
Yeah. Miriam,
what are the two of you doing together? That's the question.
You said you want to check out the gift shop?
Yes.
Well, I would like to... I think I'd just take the day off, really, and just relax as much as possible. Just, go for a bit of a swim and all that, you know. But I'll be around if you want to... Yeah, if you want the company.
I would not be opposed with you joining me. Perhaps after, if they do not have what I require, we can go swimming.
Right. Oh, yes, you don't know how to swim, do you?
No.
Oh, I forgot to mention there's also swimming lesson classes if you are interested, or you can have Bernie teach you. Sorry. I always forget that some people don't know how to do that, and that's always offered at these places. So, my bad.
Well, I'd be happy to show you the basics at least. I mean, it takes a while to get the hang of it if you don't really have the
I would appreciate your help.
All right. Well, that's it's settled then. I also need to write a letter, and I'll be taking care of that. But yeah.
So, are you writing the letter first while he goes to the gift shop, or?
I guess I'll be doing that then.
Okay, cool. So Bernie goes in to sit down. You have your own paper and that you can borrow from your brother, right? I assume.
Well,
because remember, parchment's expensive.
He's got some letters, or parchment. Yeah, so.
All right. Then Marion is going to the gift shop. Let's start with you first, Marion. Marion. You walk down the hallway and you pass by about a dozen different people. 2 of them seem to be staffers. The other 10 are completely different, unique individuals. You pass by one person who has like a few large scars across their face, definitely battle worn, wearing nothing but like shorts with a towel over their shoulder and like more scarring across them. They seem to have some type of religious iconography about them of some variety. Can you roll me a religion check?
Eight.
That is a symbol. So, you walk past that individual, and then you come across what appears to be a father with his two daughters. The daughters seem to be having a friendly dispute about who gets to go rafting today, since the one got to go yesterday and the other didn't get to go, but the first one said she didn't get to go all the way down, so she wants to go first again. So it's just one of those loose, fun little conversations you experience.
Flashing back to Vietnam style at my past.
You head deeper in. You get over to the main open lobby that has a handful of couches that some people are sitting at playing games of chess. Other people seem to just be sitting having an open conversation. There's a massive skylight open pane glass window that is allowing natural light to flood inside, and there's these large chandeliers made out of antlers, like antlers from different creatures just melded together with little candlesticks on top of them. The candles are currently being snuffed out at this hour by individuals with long rods. You go over to the receptionist, where, you left Seeds, and Seeds smiles at you. Hey! What you doing?
Hello, I am trying to find my way to the gift shop.
Oh, sure. Let me show you. He takes you and walks over. So how do you like the place so far?
It is quite impressive.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot of work that my cousin put into to make this place exactly this way. It's nice, right? And how about your customer service? How was it?
Are you on the clock?
Always. It's a family business. I gotta help out,
It was good. It was good. I filled out the form.
Good?
Do I still have the form I have to give someone? Because he kind of left before I did it.
Roll me a d5. Let's see who held on to it last. Or who was the last to sign it? Lily? I think Lily declared it last. Just roll a d5. Let's go with that one.
At what? Ask.
The form. 4. Okay. 2, 3. Lily has it. You don't have it.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. Sorry. We'll be sure that you get a much better experience, okay? The gift shop is right over this way. And he brings you over where you see there's a few, like, wooden swords, wooden shields, some spare clothes that say, I love Brackwater and don't break my brack, and, stuff like that. As well as, like, what appears to be a general shop that everything is very pricey in. But hey, it's, convenience. Well, here you go, friend. I'm actually going to head out, though, if you don't mind. You good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. Hey, pleasure meeting you. Takes your hand again and shakes it. Then walks away. You have
Do I have
another
another
seat.
acorn in my hand?
Yes, you do. But anyways, now let's go over to Bernie. Bernie, you get into your room, a nice room. There's a secluded area for using the bathroom, which is still just a shit pot, but at least it has its own little private area to it. As well as a bench put over top of it. It's a nice place. You enter inside, you see that there are 2 small beds. It's what you get when you buy rooms like this. There appears to be a single armoire against the side of the wall. Pretty big. You open it up, and apparently they didn't clean this place out because there's still clothes that belong to somebody else who was in here that left them in here. smaller than you when you take them out, like, considerably smaller than you. More
Would you
regal
take
as
those,
well.
Take those clothes out and fold them properly, and just put them on like a stool or something. That I
Very
assume
good.
is
Yeah,
there.
yeah. There's definitely a footstool by the bed. Sure. Then you notice there's a nice little desk. It has its own little lantern there, and 2 pieces of paper with a small vial of ink on top of it.
All right.
So.
And so I sit down and start thinking a little bit, and then I start writing a letter to my would-be love interest in back over in what's the name of the place again?
The
Shit,
ocean.
I can't remember the name of my hometown.
Here,
on the East
Drenna?
Coast there.
Are you Drenna or Stilben?
Well, it's Stilben, but I'm originally from Drenna, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm writing a letter to Cecilia Summerstead, and relaying the last few days' experiences. Not getting into too much of the gritty details or anything, but just saying that we've been walking for several days through a warm and humid jungle after meeting up with what are supposedly our siblings. Bernie is slightly hesitant about using the word, but he uses it nonetheless, and he's basically saying that this place called the Brackwater is a really good place that he would like to take her someday, and he hopes to see her again as soon as he gets back to Tal'Dorei. Well, that's basically it.
As you finish that up and lean back in your chair, your knee hits the table and you notice the lantern falls over on top of your letter. I need you to give me a sleight of hand.
I'd like to think that's his actual noise.
7. Unfortunately, you are leaning too far back as you did that. Your high knees, being tall, it's just...
He's not very tall, actually.
It's his high knees.
Right.
So as you hit it, the oil from the lantern spills out onto your paper before you can catch it, and you pull it up, and the ink is just running away from it.
God damn it! I mean, not you, of course. The other ones.
Wait. And both of the pages are now kind of destroyed. You can try to write a letter again tonight if you want to use the same parchment, or you can go to the gift shop to pick up one.
No, I'll wait and try again later then.
Cool. Well then, at this time, let's go over to the 3 siblings. Or sorry, the 3. I keep saying siblings. The 3 sisters. It's you're all siblings, maybe. The 3 of you.
Sisters, Lexa, Tosha, and Shale.
The 3 of you are walking down the hallway, and I can almost guarantee that Lily has hooked her 2 arms in the middle between your 2 arms as you're walking. It just strikes me as that type of relationship. Yeah? Okay. As you are moving through, Dorothy seems to be getting a lot of attention from some of the other residents here. Or did you bring Dorothy inside with you?
No, Dorothy would not be allowed in here. She's waiting outside. You know how pets get anxious, agitated, but just sitting there.
Very good. So Dorothy and Misty are having their own adventure right now. All right.
I legit thought about paying for them to give Dorothy a massage as well.
Oh. But yeah, as the 3 of you,
Pikachu movie,
right? Oh, I love it. The pets are the best part of the indie. I don't care what anybody says. Anyways, the 3 of you are walking down the hallway, and you get a couple of, curtsies and, niceties. Oh, excuse me, people passing on by. Tolsha,
Mhm.
As you're walking past, an individual reaches up to like lift their hat off their head to like, very courteously gesture hello. And they have a tattoo on their arm that you notice.
Oh.
The tattoo belongs to an organization you're aware of from Tal'Dorei. Not one that you have personal dealings with. The Clasp. He has a wrist tattoo of it. Keeps walking.
Interesting.
You continue down the pathway, and you take note that there's a different couple who look a little more hard up than other people here, being brought over to their room as well, being helped in currently by a different guest. This one appears to be a wood elf, but their ears like droop downwards with these massive gauges inside of it that just like dead weighted them and pulled them downwards. They're like, oh yeah, so here you go. Everything you need is right on inside, and don't worry, we'll charge you as soon as you check out with everything. You just rest up here real quick. We'll bring you something to eat real soon, okay? If you can fill out this form right here, just let me know how I did with all of the accommodations and everything. And if you'd like to take up any other side activities, it'd be great. Thank you. You go, you're so kind. Thank you. Thank you again. And they both mark 5 and thank you. You have a good one. And they like step away as the door closes. They leap and clack their heels together and keep walking. No.
Gonna modify mine to 5-star.
Take it from Lily. So, as the three of you are walking away still, you see Seeds walking down the corridor now, kind of like watching everything, but he put on a vest, a green vest that's buttoned all the way up, and it has Seeds on a little name tag on it as he's walking through. Hey there, ladies. How are you?
We're excellent, Seeds. How about you?
Oh, I'm loving it here today. How's everything been?
It's been fantastic so far. We're about to head over to the spa.
Did you sign up for it?
Yes, as well as a massage.
Can I take a peek-see to see what everybody signed up for?
Sure. And
Thank you. Wow. You guys are going to be taking a couple of good events, eh? Getting a massage, steam room. Apparently the boys are going to get a bath. Oh, it should be a good time for all of you. Closes it, and you see like his thumb is tapping near where the names do all the rankings. Okay, well, all of you have a good one.
Which name was he? Was he
I
tapping?
Lily
Perception
insight
check,
that?
Dolsha. Lily can insight.
For the record, I typed in chat, I gave the guy 4 stars.
I saw what you gave. Lily, your insight. He's kind of hard to read. But he's so nice and like so high energy and so like accommodating. Tolsha, he was tapping right next to Shale's name. And underneath Bernie's name. Almost like subconsciously, like he didn't realize he was doing it. You also saw his expression for about a second and a half dropped from eh to eh.
Perhaps after this massage, we'll change your mind about this place quite a bit, Shale. And kind of subtly mentioning, maybe you should rate it a bit higher.
I don't understand. What do you mean? I marked on the form that they gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how this place works, Dolsha.
Don't worry, Shale. I'll be able to tell you after the massage.
So,
Just try to relax for now.
Yes.
the three of you are walking down the hallway, where you see one of the other employees, the same guy who was helping you before, someone else who's also satyr-esque, but they only have like knees and lower. It's nowhere like as satyr-y. As they walk past you, carrying 2 bottles of wine in their hands, like they kind of were looking down for a moment, Tolsha, And then they immediately spark up as like they notice, you're here, and goes, "Hi there. Oh, we picked out your wines. I assumed all of you would really appreciate a nice white. But just in case, I gave you a red as well. Aged 10 years. Do you want me to leave this in your rooms?"
That would be lovely.
Good.
That would be lovely. Thank you very much.
Of course. No problem. Anything you need, be sure to let me know. Yeah.
Bill reaches out and grabs the wine and just takes it from his hand, uncorks it.
Is that to your liking?
It's very, very, very sweet. Oh dear. And she takes another hit.
Oh, I'll go get you something else. And he takes off running.
Jero, with seeing that, I tried to do an insight on what's his name, Seeds. I do an insight on this fellow.
Sure.
Because like I understand like, trying to do good at your job, but this seems like maybe it was something more.
We're in Disneyland.
21.
They're not allowed to be people.
He really seems to want to make Shale as happy as he can. That seems to be his aspiration, and he's interpreting her reactions as disappointment, which seems to bother him a lot. Almost to the point of clearly to the point of anxiety. This is like extreme customer service that you personally haven't experienced, but then again, you're not an overly experienced person in the world.
Or
How
kind of like
Shale has been acting has been perfectly fine. Like, oh yeah, you're good. Like, that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, but he interprets it as something more.
He interprets it like, oh no, this isn't good.
Yeah. Like kind of like it when you're a DM and then the player's like, hey, it was a good session, and then you're like, no, it wasn't good enough. Fuck.
Maybe.
When you misinterpret the player's attitude or the character's attitude for the player's attitude.
Maybe. But anyways, yeah. That's what you can get from it. But he takes off sprinting. Shale, you still have the bottle of wine.
Shale, you are giving the poor man anxiety. He is trying to make you happy, and you are coming off as if disappointed in him.
I mean, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Usually you like speak with people, you get to know them, you just don't do it.
This is the kind of environment where it's their job to make sure that you're happy here. Sort of like how it is an occasional job, like when you go and hunt for animals and it's your job to bring back as much as you can. It is their job to make sure that you're having a good time here.
How do I have a good time?
Well, let us try to fix that then, shall we, ladies?
All right. The three of you continue wandering, and at this point, you walk past Marion, who's like picking up some random assortments inside of the gift shop. Marion, I need you to give me a charisma save.
Oh no.
It's a gift shop, buddy.
Yeah.
I can
realize
totally
my mistake now.
I can totally use the Furbolg bobblehead. Oh, that was so close. Oh,
It was.
so close.
It's like cocked one too.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been great. -1. Just. But anyways,
That would have been
you're only buying what you need, Marion.
Thank you.
And you notice the three, sisters walking by. Shale has a bottle of wine in her hand. You being more engrossed in elven culture, that is a very expensive Cabernet, elven specifically.
And she's just drinking it like it's beer.
She's nursing it, yeah.
Wow. I did not realize you had so much money.
What?
That Basel is... Can I give a rough estimate of how much that's fucking worth?
Roll me a history.
Hey Lily, did you see him eyeing that Furbolg bobblehead?
I did.
14.
I was eyeing it myself.
between 5 gold and 15 gold. It's not that old. It's aged, but not very aged. And elven
that's
wines
for the
can get
bottle,
very
not a
aged.
glass.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's. Well, no, 15 gold for a bottle is insanely. Well,
Yeah.
it's very expensive. You're thinking most bottles sell for a gold. You know,
A
there's
bottle's
difference
worth
between like a
almost 15
$10.
gold.
It's like a $10 fucking Yellowfoot and like $100 bottle of wine. Completely different scales.
And she like spits it out and tries holding the bottle as it just shakes in her hand. She like barely grabs the tip of it before it.
Did it go down the wrong hole?
I didn't. I didn't pay for any of it.
It's
Don't worry, it's complimentary.
it's complimentary. Don't worry, Shale.
She just like wipes off on her shoulder, like the wine dribbling out of her mouth now.
Here, man. Take the bottle.
Yes.
I'll try and.
Lily takes a part. Like, she probably reaches over and grabs part of Marion's robes and uses it as a handkerchief to wipe Shale's face.
You're using my Lyceum robes to wipe her fucking wine stain?
Hey, the parts of it that are hard to see. Yeah.
Why don't you use your own damn robes?
Lily doesn't wear robes.
You got a pair.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she's wearing them. Especially in the jungle. Right?
Marion, at this point, the cashier inside goes, "Excuse me, sir. You're not allowed to leave before paying for those. I'm sorry."
I'm gesturing towards the lizard, pulling my robes in the middle of the store.
Yeah, at that point, Lily will probably, after, we got the wine situation handled, will let go and give a little, toodaloo wave as we head off to the spa.
The three of you continue heading off. Marion, it's like a 4-minute process of them trying to upsell you on everything as you're purchasing whatever it is you were looking to purchase. Parchment. Are you looking for wizard paper?
I wasn't gonna buy wizard paper here. That'd be stupid. Marion is going to buy some swimmer's clothes.
Oh, okay,
owns
yeah.
none.
Yeah. That's a silver. Unless you want ones with graphics on the side, like a dragon or something, or palm leaves, that'll be 2 silver.
Okay, I'm gonna have to break this. How many silver and a gold again? 10?
10.
Okay.
Do they
It's all
try
10.
selling? Do they try selling in paper insurance against oil spills?
No.
It
But
happens
anyways.
more often than you think.
You're buying that, Marion. No problem. The 3 sisters continue, and you follow a group of other individuals who are all wearing their own swimwear as you are heading over to the spa area. And once you get inside, you see that there is an elven individual that has multiple high-clipped piercings on the top of their ears going backwards. At the very tip, there's even one that swoops the ears backwards on their head as well. If you've ever played any of the cyberpunk games that have elves, kind of like that aesthetic. And they look in, and everybody's walking through, and he just checks everybody's charts as everybody's coming through, and marks down, stamp, yes, arrive, heads them into the proper area. Everybody's passing through different doors, and as the 3 of you walk up, he looks over and goes, "Well, good morning, ladies. Unfortunately, there is a bit of a dress code here. If you're interested in renting something, we have lockers available that already have that for you."
How much is it to rent?
Oh, takes your clipboards. For your room and stays, it is complimentary.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Oh,
course.
wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, anything you would like. And he adds his name underneath employees you have interacted with at this point, and then hands the charting journal back to you.
Put 5 stars.
Yeah,
'Cause
Lily's
just on the appearance alone.
Lily's usually like 4.5 stars because you have to really work that extra moment to get that full 5.
So what are you putting?
Yeah, 4.5 stars.
Okay, you said I usually am like this. I thought you were like, but okay, so 4.5. Shale?
Shell's been leaving everything blank since she checked in because now she's terrified of filling anything out and upsetting people.
Very
Which
well.
I'm sure is not having the desired effect, but
Of course. Please give me
Can
a
I put-
review. Please.
Can I put in the notes for Shale section, like, just write in, like, she has anxiety about these kind of issues. Apologize ahead of time. Or apologies ahead of time.
Sure, you write that
From
underneath
us.
Shale's name.
Yeah. Just so that they know it's not them. She just has a bit of anxiety.
So yeah, the 3 of you are given keys to different foot lockers inside of this room. It is a wide open chamber where people are currently getting dressed into their swimwear or dressed back into their casual wear as they are moving inside. You go over to your proper trunks, and when you open them up, I need each of you to roll me a d10. All 3 of you. Okay. We'll start with Tolsha, Shale, and then Lily. Tolsha. You go over to the chest that you have. You open it up with the key. Inside there appears to be a long flowing white overdress, sheer cut, as well as a one-piece bathing suit for feminine bodies. The bathing suit itself is nothing spectacular or fancy. You do see that it has like a little navel cutout area that like just is open, and on you sits slightly above your belly button, but it's supposed to be positioned on it. It's a little big on you, but it's something to wear for this environment. Inside of that, there's also a towel, and an earring somebody left behind. Pretty nice one too. It has like it's a perfect tooth that has like 3 dangling bits on it, and the 3 dangling bits have like fake pieces of jewelry attached to it.
I'll change that and put the little... I'll leave the earring in the trunk.
Very well. Next, Shale, you get over to yours, and this outfit is, without going into too many details, much more risque. Much, shockingly though, suitable for your body type. It's just maybe more revealing than you're used to being if you're comfortable with that. However, you do see Tolsha does have like that overdress that you could easily do if you want to be the modest type. It's your call, however you do that.
We're in the same room, right?
Yeah, it's a wide open room.
Tulsha, I'm not. I don't want to change my clothes.
Out of how this is done, Shale, there's no need to worry. This kind of experience is all for women in this section. You'll be fine.
I'm looking at that and I'm imagining it on you, and it will look fantastic, girl.
I appreciate it if you want it. This isn't. I don't think I don't know what I signed up for. And Shell is like turning to leave the room, and she's like walking back out towards the door.
Shell, can you at least try it once? Because you'll never know if you like something until you try it once.
I mean, I'm not dressing in whatever this is.
Would my outfit fit better on her? My swim bathing suit size?
Yeah, it would fit better. And it is one of those like cut off ones, like think during the 30s, where like it was almost like shorts attached to the one piece in it.
Would you like something more like this, Shale? And I point to what I'm wearing. I'll be more than happy to swap outfits with you.
I'm not very comfortable changing here, so I'm sorry. And she's like turning a shade. I can't give that color because I don't know what it would be, but
yeah,
it's not her normal shade.
Yeah,
we can help by holding up some of the towels, so that
I think Shale just walked out.
She stops when Tolsha's speaking, but the response, once she stops, she continues out. Yes.
All right. So
There are, which this is I know it's a locker room, but there are also like private stalls and stuff too, right?
no, there has not been yet.
Oh. By the way, what's Lily's outfit? 'Cause you never.
Oh, we were getting to that. Just we haven't gotten there yet. So, Shale, you walk on out. No problem. Hey, if she's not comfortable, she's not comfortable. That's her prerogative. Lily, you open yours. Inside, it's one of those skirt bottom two pieces that are like, it flows a bit closer to where your knees are, but has a skirt over top of the actual part that hides everything. And then it has the top piece that would go as well. Made for somebody roughly your size, though you're wider than somebody else. I mean, Dragonborn, you are a little wider. That's just how you're built. However, as you look in the box and you're taking that out, you notice something is inside. A journal, a clipboard. Or, sorry, not a clipboard, a journal, like yours, the one that you're carrying around.
Curiously, Lily will go ahead and change, but then she'll take a look at that journal, quickly.
Okay.
While Tolsha is talking to Shale.
Please move your mic a little closer. It's balancing.
Sorry.
So, while the two of them are going back and forth, you sit there, flip open the book, and you see, apparently whoever checked in with this was a duo, two individuals. It's just simply labeled his and hers. And there are 12 different employees on this list, all of which 5-star, 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 5-star. The last one is labeled 3 stars. And then at the bottom of the page, it simply states, give them 5. Written in hand, like handwritten in a margin error. Now, I'm going to let you sit and fester with that for a little bit. Marion and Bernie. Marion, you've purchased your shorts, and Bernie, you're heading out, and you run across Seeds, who just simply goes, yo, and keeps walking. Mary and Bernie, you two collide with one another as you're walking around the corner.
Hi there. You ready to get started on your swimming lessons?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Change.
yes.
I'm sorry, I have to ask this, Bernie. What does your Navy swimwear look like? I need this to be canon. Because you come with your own.
All right, so let's see. It's sort of a deep marine blue.
Ooh.
And it's like basically like a shorts that like bicycle shorts almost, like go to your knees, and are sort of form-fitting, but slightly looser near the private section.
Okay. So yeah, bottoms only.
Yeah.
Okay. Bernie, I will say, because you never actually go over this, but everybody else would notice, Dude, he has fucking fit thighs. Like, Bernie is fit as fuck. Like, the second fittest in the party. Sorry, Shale has you beat.
Right.
But she literally, her entire existence is working. Like, in the wilderness and shit. Like, she got you beat. Sorry, but that's it.
yeah, that's... and, all right. So, well, you have you look like you have a rather strong physique, Miriam, so I think swimming should come quite easily to you.
Now, despite never being swimming before, he's very skinny for a Goliath. You would say he has a swimmer's build rather than a body lifter's build.
Right. All right. Well, normally the way we would do new recruits back in the order is simply push them off the deep end and see them struggle for a bit, before we intervene. But I assume you want to do a slightly more easy start. No offense, of course. Just
I actually have a question. Are we alone, or is this happening in the middle of like the wherever the?
Middle of the hallway, but everybody seems to be ignoring you guys. Actually,
no. Sorry, I thought we were at a place. Okay.
Can you roll me a d20, Marion?
Okay. 18.
Okay. As you're having this conversation, Marion, you notice something down the hall. The two girls and the father are having a conversation again out in the hall about who is going to be taking the ride today. Because the other one got to go last night. And they're really excited, and like she thinks it's only fair that she gets to go. However, the other one says that she didn't get to go all the way to the bottom, so she wants to go again.
Wait, that's repeating? How long has it been since I last saw them?
Roughly about 18 minutes ago.
And they're still going over it.
Yeah.
I look at Miriam. What's should we head over to the pools then? I believe it's that way. I think.
Sure.
Right. Well, let's get to it then. And I start walking.
All right. So the two of you continue walking, and for the sake of hilarity, we'll have Shale run into the two of them. So we now have 2 and 3 split. Shale, as you're walking back, you see your two brothers walking over towards you as well. Bernie already in his swimsuit. Marion, we'll say that you quickly changed during this time. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a shirt or not?
I don't own a shirt.
Well, yeah, you have shirts. What do you think you wear? You own shirts. Like, it's
Shirts, you just don't wear them.
Yeah, yeah. There's like night shirts and stuff like that. If you want. If you don't want to have a shirt, that's fine. So you're always commando under the robes? Okay, that's fine. Marion's less modest than we thought. Just...
Why do you think Lily's trying to hide things with the wine stains?
Anyways, the two of you are moving in. And, you run into Shale right outside the gift shop.
Hey there. I thought.
Change of plans. What are you fine gentlemen doing this afternoon?
Well, Marion here doesn't quite know how to swim, so I thought we were going to, we're going to see if I can't teach him a little bit.
Oh, that sounds great. I'll go along with y'all. She just like looks over her shoulder, making sure that like nobody's following her, and that's it.
Shale, someone is following you.
Oh no.
Wait,
that same bell guy is running up with a new bottle of wine.
Oh, she's looking for one of her sisters, and yeah, sees that guy, I guess, and just turns back, ignoring him completely.
Here, you.
I'm sorry.
You said the other one was too sweet. I got you a darker one. Here.
No,
It's complimentary. It's fine. Please take it.
Sorry. No, I can't. I couldn't. I had too much.
Very well. If you need anything, be sure to let me know, eh? Okay. And
This
takes
point,
off.
I want to roll an insight against the guy.
Yeah.
He seems like overly nervous for some reason.
Are we in the Hotel California?
19.
What does that mean?
It's one of the greatest songs ever written, and you should definitely listen to it. And I mean, listen to it, not just hear it. It is.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, I'm aware about the song.
19, Bernie. He seems to be incredibly nervous. He seems to want Shale to think very highly of him. And he thinks gifts is the way to do that. You don't think it's in a way of like a crush or anything like that, more like this is his job to do. He seems nervous that he's not doing a good job.
I just say after him as he leaves, relax, boy. It's fine. We're all having a good time here.
A good time?
Yes. Just
Okay. You need anything, let me know.
right, of course.
And he just stands in the hallway waving at you goodbye.
Yes. They seem. I turn to the others. They seem very eager to impress here. I mean, I am impressed, but it's sort of getting a bit, pushy with it.
Yeah, I kind of just want to be left alone at this point. Can we go? Can we get out of here?
Right, we're headed to the pools, so you're free to come along.
So, as far as the pool, it's the Brockwater itself. Outside, there's this very large body of water that they utilize. Kind of like it's a lake. It's a lake.
Yep.
You head out there and you find a nice secluded section of the beach, and you notice there's so many of these tenants here, just staying here, relaxing on the beach, sunbathing, swimming, other tourist things. And a lot of the employees are coming out, servicing them, giving them drinks, giving them food, bringing them whatever they're asking for. And you find a nice little area that's mostly secluded for you to start teaching Marion and Shale to finally have some privacy and be alone. And as the three of you get out there, let me look.
Another bellhop.
Shale, you look back over towards the cabin, and you see that same elven individual, the one who's been your bellhop from the beginning, standing in the window, smiling at you sadly. And this is where we're going to end the session, everybody.
You!
Everybody, thank you all very much for participating. Viewers, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.